Welcome to our virtual pond exploration. Ponds and wetlands are a great place to observe wildlife. Some animals visit for food and water, while others spend their entire lives here. This white-tailed deer is grazing on some of the water lily blossoms. Lily Pond has been the site of pond exploration at our fall festival for many years. Visitors enjoy seeing a variety of reptiles, amphibians, fish, and insects up close in aquariums. They also have a chance to try to catch aquatic animals with nets. At the end of the day, we release all the wildlife. While walking down to the pond, young green frogs dart into the water for safety. Some large tadpoles can be seen warming up in the shallow water of the pond edge. Green frogs and bullfrogs are some of the most common frogs seen at Lily Pond. Frogs are always a favorite animal to catch with a net. However, there are many other creatures that call Lily Pond home. Let's see what we can catch in our net. Check out these baby dragonflies and damselflies, also called nymphs. Dragonfly nymphs breathe through gills in their abdomen. They can move by crawling and also by pushing water out of their rear end to propel them forward. Here are two different species of dragonflies. This large dragonfly is covered with mossy algae, making it very camouflaged. It will sit and wait in the bottom sediment and grab an unsuspecting insect, tadpole, or minnow with its strong jaws. Damselflies are typically slender and long, while dragonflies have a much stouter body. Damselflies will also have 3 tail-like gills that they use for locomotion and also for breathing. Their gills are fragile, and they may lose one of them while escaping from a predator. Here's an adult male eastern fork-tailed damselfly. The female eastern forktail looks like a different species entirely. The male common white-tailed dragonfly is perched and warming itself in the sun. As an adult, dragonflies and damselflies will continue to eat insects. This male blue dasher is perched and waiting to catch a prey insect. These bluegills will eat insects, including dragonflies and damselflies. There are many species of fish in the pond, and sometimes they will school together for safety. Can you see the whiskers on this brown bullhead? Largemouth bass will eat bluegills and sunfish, as well as insects. Fish may seem like they're a top predator, but there are animals at the pond that will feed on them. Northern water snakes are well adapted to swimming and will eat mostly fish and sometimes frogs. Great blue herons and great egrets wade through the shallows, stalking fish and frogs with their long, reed-like legs. Great blue herons can grow over 4 feet tall with a wingspan of over 6 feet. Their body is bluish-gray with a black stripe of feathers over their eyes. Great egrets will sometimes sway their head back and forth as if to mimic a reed swaying in the breeze. Great egrets are slightly smaller than great blue herons. Their body is pure white with black legs and a yellow beak. When they are within reach, they strike their unsuspecting prey and swallow it whole. They aren't successful every attempt. They will often take a sip of water after their meal. Green herons are much smaller, about the size of a crow. They tend to hunt from water lilies or floating logs in the water. Fish and frogs make up a large part of their diet. Can you see it running its slender tongue down the sides of its beak? They have a deep green color with a chestnut brown chest and neck. While at the pond, you may see some other wildlife. Eastern painted turtles are often seen basking on logs in the sun. They do this to regulate their body temperature because they're cold-blooded. Painted turtles eat water plants, insects, fish, and other small aquatic creatures. This wood duck is dabbling around eating algae and water plants on the surface of the pond. Canada geese are often in pairs as they swim along. They use their long neck to reach their food plants that grow in the water. Next time you're at Lily Pond, perhaps you'll see some of these incredible animals. Thanks for watching.